Ha ha ha. Hehe. Ha ha. Alright. Pisces people! How are we doing? Welcome to the July readings. And this reading could be about anything. Could be about money or career or friendship or family or love, self-development, anything what the cards want to show us. The perfection of your life, sorry. Alright, so it looks like in July you might be doing some fine-tuning of some things, some stuff and things. And what that could be, hard to say yet, but we will figure it out. Fine-tuning of things and adjustments in life is, I would say, a very, very good thing. It could also be about how you see the world or perceive the world in general. Candle, you will be shown the way. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like this can both be a spiritual thing, but it can also be a physical thing. So maybe someone in your life will be literally helping you cleanse out your life or putting you on a new path. Angel, spiritual guidance. Well, I guess we got the answer there. Protection from harm. Alright, cool. So this can be either someone you perceive as a spiritual guide for you. This could be literally your spirit guide or an actual person that is going to help you on your spiritual journey, essentially, which is very, very beautiful. And that could be very much what the fine-tuning of your life entails, because I feel like how we perceive our life and how we choose to look at our life makes a huge difference in general. So what else do we have? Alright, dog barking, advice from a friend. Alright, so in any case, either if you're asking your spirit guides for help, you are going to be having a physical person that is going to help you throughout July, one way or another. I feel like it's very important that you listen to that person and let them help you. I know some of you are... For some of you, it's a little hard to ask and receive help because you kind of want to do things on your own and I don't necessarily want to see the satisfaction, or say the satisfaction, but I feel like a lot of you just kind of want to prove to yourself that you can do stuff on your own. But make a meal. So with the make a meal card, that tells me that another thing you should lean some focus onto in July is how and what you eat and how and what you consume in general. So making a meal, the card can be literally about looking at your food and your food choices and maybe making better or healthier choices for yourself in July. It can also mean what you consume, as in what you watch and what you read, and look at how what you read and see affects you in your day-to-day life. And I'm not saying that, you know, you should not watch the news and you should not follow the news or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that maybe it's time that you see it different, or maybe react to it a different way than you have been so far. So this is something that you need to look at yourself and figure out how you can not shift your focus, but shift how you react to news and the media you consume in general. Maybe you need to dial back on social media a little bit in July. I know a lot of us have focused heavily on social media, especially what has happened on has relied on social media a lot the past few months, naturally so, since we have all been at home. But I feel like for some of you, especially in July, it will be good for you to take a break from that, or maybe dial back from it, set some boundaries for yourself, how much you can be on social media and how much you can use the internet a day. I feel like it affects some of you guys in a not so good way. Alright. Okay, so I feel like July for you is going to be very much mental journey mainly. That is what this reading is focusing on anyways. We have this Nine of Swords card here, which tells me that there is going to be some things happening in July where you sort of feel like you're losing control a little bit. You're feeling a little bit out of touch with yourself and your own character, if you can say that. And we have the Temperance card, which is a lot about balance in your life, so that might also be something you want to look into. I feel like there is a negative energy in your life somewhere. There is someone or something in your life that is not very good for you, and whatever that is needs to be cleansed out. We have the Five of Wands, and that tells me that this cleansing of that person or that thing in your life is not going to be easy. It's going to be something where you really need to, take a deep breath and just do it. We have the Hangman, so that tells me that you need to trust that the universe knows what it's got in store for you, and whatever it is that you are going through right now is going to be something that you can overcome. So with the King of Cups here, we have this love energy, and that does not necessarily have to be love as in a partner. It can be, but that being said, the King of Cups is very representative also of patience and understanding, both for your situation but also for your surrounding situation. It's also about empathy and about resolving issues and a helping hand. So it's also about this nurturing energy again, which we also see in the Empress here. I feel like you have all the cards on your hand for people to help you move on from here. Like you have both the strength within yourself, but you also have these wonderful people and this wonderful support system that you need to utilize. And it seems like some of your support system you're having some sort of conflict with, and that is something that you want to resolve as fast as possible with your relationship intact. Because when we have all these nurturing energies to help you, you can't do that as long as this conflict is here. And I feel like that also has something to do with the Nine of Swords. That is some of the things that's causing you this not so great energy in your life. So looking at that is very, very interesting. It looks like it's going to be a very emotional journey for you in July. But again, mainly an inner journey and working on yourself. So, what else can we get here? Well, Seven of Cups. Two more, then we will talk about it. Nine of Wands. Ten of Cups. Beautiful. All right. So when we have the Seven of Cups here, that's an interesting card in this reading to get, I feel like, because the Seven of Cups signify that you are going to be resolving whatever this issue we talked about is without knowing all the facts. And I know some of you are not too happy about having to do that, But going into this situation, it is vital that you make a choice and make a decision, even if you don't know all the facts. Now, the Seven of Cups also talks about this mental journey and manifesting and trying to decide what it is you want to do with your life moving forward. Now, with the Knight of Wands here present as well, it seems to me that this conflict is going to be resolved pretty swiftly. Once you crack the egg is cracked, you know what I'm saying? So, time to make an omelette. Because we have the Ten of Cups here, which leads me to think that this is going to be a positive outcome when you get there. And then resolving this issue is really in turn gonna let you move on your spiritual journey, because remember we got the angel and the barking dog, so this is gonna be the month of July for you is gonna be major on your spiritual journey. You are going to have this moment of, this is what I didn't understand before. This is the shift you really needed to move on from here on your journey. And I don't feel this person that you're having this trouble with is necessarily the one that's going to give you spiritual guidance, but there is someone who is going, like there is a friend of yours that's going to give you advice about this situation. And I would advise you to take that and try to see their perspective, because I feel like it's going to be different than yours. And try to walk down the path that they have laid out for you, because again, you will be shown the way is also a card we have here. So your friend is going to, your friend is basically going to give you the answers to resolve this issue. It's a matter of you taking that advice though. And then once you're on the other side of that, that is when the spiritual guidance is going to enter into all this. And that is when you're going to be feeling free to move on and to really learn this lesson that the universe has laid out for you. Because I feel like this is a life lesson. You are going to be forced into seeing a different perspective than you have before. And that is always amazing for any spiritual journey, to let yourself see other sides and other perspectives and other walks of life in general. So I feel like that's pretty much what I wanted to say to you guys for this reading. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to know more about this, check out the description box below. I now offer private readings as well. You can find all the information there. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment sections below. I would love to hear from you. And if you haven't already joined, I would love to have you as a part of my family here on this channel. Apart from that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!